Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about One Piece's new chapter, which is on chapter 1077. Now, this chapter right here was actually pretty crazy in a certain way, but the way how it ended, my gosh, I don't know who it's never revealed who it was, but hopefully we'll find out next week, maybe. So, if anything else, let's just get this started. We head to it. Sentomaru ends up having to tell the residents or people on Egghead Island that you gotta get the heck out of here because the world government's going to destroy Egghead Island and get rid of, Vegapunk because he has the biggest brain. He also reminds everyone about, the Ohara incident about Nico Robin and all that because they did something really bad of knowing some kind of rule, knowing some kind of knowledge whatsoever. And that Sentomaru is trying to tell Straw Hat to hurry up and get out of here before it's too late. But what Sentomaru does not realize yet is that Luffy and Lucci along with Kaku and Zoro are fighting against the Seraphim, Seraphim Kuma, Seraphim Mihawk, and they actually try to do their best against him, but every damage they inflict upon them is it's nothing, Even right now, Luffy's getting even annoyed about it because they're getting up way too easily or something, and reminds him of Kaido when he fought them, And we have to it that Zoro explains about the abilities about the Seraphim, He talks about how there was a Lunarian that he fought on in the Onigashima War, and then Shaka realizes, so you talking about the guy named Albert or something? He's the one that escaped Punk Hazard with Kaido whatsoever, And we have to it, Zoro explains about the situation about if you take a look at the flame on their backs, if it goes out, that's when your attacks will be effective. If I remember correctly, it should have clocked in sooner and it would have saved us some stamina. And even Zoro talks about oh yeah, I forgot to also mention they're supposed to something about white hair, brown skin, black wings, and flames on the back. And then Luffy, and Kaku was like, "Why didn't you tell us this sooner, you idiot?" kind of thing. And we have to it that Luffy asks Shaka, where are you going? He says, well, I'm gonna go find Stella, or should I say Vegapunk. Don't worry about me, I know where to go. We have to it the Straw Hats as well is actually fighting against the other Seraphim, Nami and Brook are fighting against Seraphim Jinbei, and they actually having a hard time. Right now, Nami's thinking in her mind, no way, this guy is not a kid whatsoever, just fight him head on. Sadly, though, what she doesn't realize, since there's flames on his back whatsoever, it's the attacks that she's doing is not effective. She therefore works with Zeus in order to do a powerful thunderbolt onto Jinbei. However, it doesn't really work at all. We have to it that freaking that Nami was about to get hit whatsoever, etc. But we have to it that eventually someone shows up and we have to it that Sanji shows up and freaking kicks Seraphim Jinbei out to not touch Nami, We have to it that freaking we have to it that freaking that someone freaking says something about a decree, Someone said, if I rule the country, my decrees will be simple. Decree 1, anyone who threatens Nami-san will face capital punishment. Decree 9, anyone who makes her scream will receive a rare fillet strike, which apparently is Sanji himself, and lands a powerful blow on Seraphim Jinbei, And we have to it that freaking Sanji says, hey, don't worry, Nami-san, I got this. Okay, you little brat, I don't care if you're Jinbei or not. I'll be your judge, jury, and executioner as Sanji gets ready to fight. We have to it that Frankie, Usopp, along with Lilith are facing against Seraphim Hancock, We have to it that Seraphim knows of a weakness of of the Seraphim, talking about the green blood that gives you pros and cons having a fruit ability, The bubbles were designed to harness the ocean energy. They're also your weak point whatsoever, Sadly, though, it does not work out as you expected it to, as it only grazed her, We had to a Seraphim Hancock launches a powerful pacifista beam, and then Frankie therefore uses that bubble and puts it onto Hancock, and it's not working. However, she literally plays feign innocence about, hey, this hurts, what are you doing? And Frank is like, I'm sorry, but ends up getting hit by Seraphim Hancock and tricked by her, and goes like, oh my gosh, her petrification power is no joke whatsoever, you know? And we have two Usos like, oh no, she's gonna die or something, you know, that kind of thing. And we have two freaking like Seraphim Hancock. I was like, hey, how you doing, honey? And then Usopp and Lilith was like, oh, how cute. And they all end up getting petrified by the love fruit. I'm like, oh man, that just gotta suck right now, dude. What the hell? And we had to it. Shaka goes into the basement floor of Egghead Island and finds like Vegapunk there, and also sees the Cypher Pulp agents in there. Says, I thought you got out of here. What are you doing? You know, and we have to it that like Vegapunk asked Shaka, hey, did someone who was that you brought with you? He goes like, what are you talking about? And we had to it. Shaka gets shot in the head, and only Vegapunk can only like freaking like wonder like what the hell just happened, you know, especially the freaking CP0 agents, and Vegapunk can only like have the freaking eyes open in shock and fear, realizing possibly who that person was, but I don't know. So we have to it that the Straw, and overall this chapter right here involves the Straw Hats fighting the Seraphim, you know, like Zoro, Luffy, Kaku, and Lucci against Seraphim Kuma and Seraphim Mihawk. And then we have to it that Nami and Brook faces it against Seraphim Jinbei, but they're having a trouble of their lives. Sanji shows up and kicks Seraphim Jinbei and gets ready to go into action, you know, that kind of thing. And we have to it that freaking like Lilith along with like Frankie and Usopp faces against Seraphim Hancock, but I'm afraid that didn't go out so well for them because they fell for her feigning innocence whatsoever, etc. And Shaka ends up going off to go find Stella or the original Vegapunk, but gets shot in the head, which we don't really know who that person is until next time. So yeah, so where the Straw Hats are fighting right now, Zoro, Luffy, and Lucci are fighting on F4. While like while Nami, Brook, and Sanji are fighting on F3, and then like of course like Frankie, Usopp, and Lilith are facing Seraphim Hancock on floor 3 as well, just in a different building called Building C, etc. And we have Shaka go to the basement floor, underground basement floor of where like the CP0 and original Vegapunk is, but gets shot in the head, and only Vegapunk can only be in worry and distress at what happened here and there. I don't know who that person is, but I have a couple guesses, but we'll find out later possibly. So yeah, until then people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Ta-da!